What up? What's going on, guys? Your boy GS, and welcome back for another Madden 25 online rank match here today. We have the New York Football Giants going up against the Washington Redskins, and I'm already nervous. I see the team selected, and I'm face palming. I'm like, oh my goodness. I have to worry about a mobile QB. As you guys know, if you guys play a lot of online ranked matches, which I do, which is, on my channel, that's all I really play, just online ranked matches. I love the competition. I love going up against somebody and, trying to stop what they do while trying to be successful with what I do. And most of the time, I'm going up against the Seahawks, the Niners, the Eagles, the Redskins, teams with really, really fast quarterbacks. And speed is a dominant thing in Madden. As you can see, if you're faster than everybody, you can just outrun them. And we end up giving the game starting kickoff return, and that's a very frustrating thing. I've given up 7 points without being able to get any type of reads on his offense whatsoever. I don't mind giving up points on somebody's first possession. 98% of the time I do anyways, because you're just starting to get a feel for what it is they like to do. And I didn't even get a taste. I didn't even get a peek at his offense. So we still got to worry about that. So I wouldn't say I'm at a disadvantage using a non-mobile QB, but it definitely helps being able to use somebody that can run outside the pocket in case of things break down, especially using Carolina's playbook, because they have so many awesome runs dedicated to the quarterback that a big chunk of the playbook for me is not even going to be able to be used, because obviously Eli Manning isn't scampering anywhere unless it's a 1-inch QB sneak. Right here, we decided to go for it, trying to put some points on the board, and we fail. And if you guys are unfamiliar with what how I am as a Madden player, I've always been a good player. I've always been able to win 65 to 70% of my games. I've always been very successful, but my success has always been on offense. I've never had a dominant defense. I've never had a defense that's going to come on the field and stop you 4, 5, 6 times a game. I've never been able to truly bottle anybody up. I win because I'm always successful on offense, being able to, score points often, be successful on offense. And I had the hope system where I hope you make a mistake just like that. I'm sorry, son, but no so you. Give it to me, baby. Hope they throw in the coverage and the computer makes something happen for me. Usually being consistent on offense and just hoping for a mistake from you, whether it's turnover on downs, a fumble, just something to go my way. And the ability to continue to put points up on the board is how I generally win my games. Now, I've been a bad defensive Madden player since I can remember, but having a very good consistent offense makes up for the lack of defense that I have. So already giving up the ball on turnover on downs isn't a good look. I generally don't win too many games where my offense is struggling. And the Giants are a very good Madden team. I love them. Eli Manning is a monster. They've always gotten good running backs Madden-wise. They got Wilson, Scott. They got people. What? Oh, my God. He's some dark son. Did you see that juke, though? He's like, excuse me, son. What? I got touchdowns to score. You are trying to prevent that? I don't think so. No. That the Kembe, no. Wave the ashy finger in the air one time. So, being able to give up turnover on downs really isn't what it is I want to do. We give up a huge run to Alfred Morris. He does end up scoring. I don't know why I didn't edit it in, but he does obviously end up scoring because he goes up 14-7. That right there was an editing error. I'm not even the best at it. I'm not the best at anything, man, but I try. I try my best because my mama told me when I was little, if you try your hardest. Also learned this from Aaliyah. If you keep trying, man, some things just might go your way. So again, here we are back on offense, man, trying to move the ball against a very good defense. They got great speed on the corners. They have Orakpo, which is another word for sack. You've seen a Geico commercial, but I feel confident that we have the offensive pieces to be able to, move the ball downfield and be able to counteract the strong suit of the Redskins defense, which is their pass coverage. Again, I don't know about real life, but in Madden, when you got a Hall, Wilson, guys with good speed, they can make things happen for you because they can track down a lot of field and they're able to just make good reactions. And also with Kerrigan, they have a very good team. So, but again, I feel like I have the offensive pieces to be able to counteract that. 4th and inches is the only time you will see Eli Manning run, and we end up tying up the game 14-14. And this is where things just go downhill for me. This is where just mistake after mistake happens, and I lose control a little bit. So he already starts off with the possession in field goal range. Tight end decides to turn into Hercules mode and make a good a good run. Right here is the advantage of having an awesome fast QB, where the field was blanketed. He had nowhere to go. He took it outside and ran for like 20, 30 yards right there. And that, well, more likely 20. But that's frustrating. Now I'm like, great. I have to try and keep account for RG3 on top of trying to stop Alfred Morris, on top of stopping the speedy receivers, which are their... Oh, my God. Oh, we dropped a huge interception right there. But, on top of trying to worry about receivers that are faster than my cornerback. So, I definitely feel like I'm at a disadvantage. I mean, I suck. I'm at a disadvantage, just me being on the controller. But their offense, I feel like, is better than my defense. Because, again, the receivers are faster than my corners. And they have a QB that I have to attend for at all times. So, I really have to try and figure something out to try and stop everything. And that may happen usually one time a game, where I may make a stop, defensively, maybe once. And again, that's how I win my games. That maybe one stop and, doing good on offense. So right here, third down, we go for it. We don't get it. 4th and 5. I really want to be able to go downfield and score. And unfortunately, I just did a bonehead move. The route was open. It wasn't going to be man-to-man. It wasn't going to be an in route. But I made a mistake and put the inside receiver on the streak. So their routes cross paths, and the defender guarding the inside receiver, it hit his back because he was just right there, right where the in route was. And it was just my mistake for having both routes cross paths, and just a bad play call by me by not putting the inside receiver on a drag or something like that. So as you see, we're down 14. We get a decent run by Cruz. We have 2 timeouts. If we could get a field goal or something here, that would be great, because we do get ball at halftime. And my circle's wide open. But we go to Cruz. He had it and he dropped the ball. That was well into field goal range, and it would have even given me one opportunity to go ahead for the end zone. But unfortunately, he dropped the ball. I tried to just run a draw just to get 3 or 4 yards to kick a field goal, but unfortunately that didn't even work out. And I'm just like, damn, it just doesn't seem to be going my way. And we're gonna need some help defensively, obviously, because I'm down 2 scores, and I'm really gonna need something to go my way defensively. We got 1 pick by luck. He threw in the coverage and the computer snagged it off. So I know I can't count on that to happen too many times. And him being up comfortably with the 2-possession lead is probably going to make him start running the ball a little bit more, kill some clock. And now I have to worry about Alfred Morris, because he's a tough back to stop. And he really hasn't used them too much up to this point. So, it all starts right here. This is a very important drive. We need to be able to score. I will take a field goal if need be, because it does keep me within 1 possession, and hope that my defense does something for me. First and goal right there after a huge throw. We tried to go for an wheel route. We do get it, but we're out of bounds. So right here, 2nd and goal. We really need to put points up on the board, and I throw an interception. If you look at the play, he was completely wide open. He was playing zone all game. He caught me off guard with a man-to-man, and I'm down 14, and he has ball. I'm down 10, and he has ball. And right now, I'm just not feeling good. I feel like this game is going to be over, because it's just not looking good, man. I'm going to need a stop, and that doesn't happen too often. So being in this type of position, I generally don't win the games. Honestly, I don't. Being down multiple possessions, and he has ball. But thankfully, we get a huge sack on 4th down. He had the streak wide open. You can see he was going to throw it over to the left streak, but thankfully, RG3, long as wind-up time, he didn't get it off, because that would have been an easy touchdown, and we end up getting a stop. So that right there was huge. So I technically still have a chance to come back in this ball game and make something happen. So I don't want to abandon the run. I want to keep on running the ball. I don't want to just ignore it, because I know running the ball it's been effective for me this game. Right here, again, we get within the 5-yard line, and I've gotten stopped twice within the 5-yard line. So being able to score is going to be huge, and that's exactly what happened. So now we're down 3. Our defense came through. We got a huge stop, and now we're down 3. Now let's see if we can go ahead and recreate that type of defensive magic. Oh, when GS stubbed somebody on defense, it's magic. You best believe. And this happens again, where he just gets a huge gain. That's so frustrating, man. The kickoff is so overpowered for everybody but me. That I rarely get it past the 30. But other people, they run it back to like the 30-yard line, the other 30-yard line on me. 3rd and 2 right here. RG3 sneaks for a QB sneak. He gets the first down. Fourth quarter's approaching. He's running the ball very effectively. We need to hopefully stop him for a field goal. That would be huge. He decides to go for, it looks like a triple option or speed option, one of those options, and we get a good stop. So 4th down, 3rd and goal. RG3's in the pocket. He decides to take off. He throws it, and we get the stop that we needed. 4th and goal. He decides to go for it. I'm like, please, stop him. Stop him, please. And I dive for him, and I'm missing. He's got more time in the pocket, and I'm trying to get to him, and he throws it. He's got a receiver wide open, and we end up getting the drop. The drop pass, and that right there was huge. And I'm like, yes, that's exactly what it was we needed. That right there was such a huge shift of momentum. Being able to know I have the ball back on the side of the ball that I'm most comfortable on. I'd rather have the game-winning drive in my hands than being able to stop somebody and win on a game-winning drive. I've just always been more comfortable on offense, so I feel confident that I'm at minimum going to be able to get my way into field goal range. So let's see if we can go ahead and make that happen. Try to draw, that was unsuccessful. 3rd and 4, we're looking, and we hit him with the skinny. We end up going to Randall open over the middle, and he breaks it. Oh my God, he just got us with the toe tackle right on the 2-yard line, and we decided to go, oh my God, we rumbling, bumbling, stumbling all the way into the end zone. We take the lead for the first time in the game, and we are also up by 4, so he needs a touchdown to be able to gain the lead. So right here is a very nervous situation. He definitely has the ability to kill the clock and be able to make this the last possession of the game. So this right here is going to be a tough situation because I don't like being in these situations. I hate being on the defensive side of the ball with an opportunity to make something happen in the clutch because again, as you've seen this game, I've gotten a couple lucky stops, but he's been very potent on offense, running the ball very good. Right there, I thought I might have been able to have him in the backfield, but Morse just rolls right over me, and he's able to get the first down, and he's running the ball. And again, with Morse, stuff to stop him. So I'm calling timeouts, already preparing for the score. I'm already trying to give myself some time to be able to get the ball back with some time for me to be able to retaliate. Right there, you can see he stopped sprinting. He didn't want to score. You can tell that he tried to stop, but it didn't work. He gets in the end zone, and we are down 3 with less than a minute left with 1 timeout. And this is a position I'd rather be in than where he's in, So all we need is minimum a field goal to bring this thing into overtime, and let's see if we're able to do that. So we try to, we start off with the run. Again, I don't want to abandon the run. I want him to think that, it's still in my playability. Right here, we end up going to the in route to Randall, and we're one, decent play away from being in field goal range. So we're standing, we're looking, and we end up going to cruise, and we get on the 20-yard line. Timeout, 14 seconds left. And this is where it all happens. We go, time is winding down. No timeouts left. We're looking. He's covering the middle of the field. And we're disrespectful. We throw it anyways. And we hit him with the skinny over the middle. Scoring the game-winning touchdown with 10 seconds left. Oh, man. What a game to be able to drive downfield. Last possession. Be able to get a huge play over the middle. He was there. I didn't really want to throw the pass, but with limited time and no timeouts, I was like, what the hell, I got to go for it anyways. Right here, he has timeouts, but thankfully he didn't get tackled immediately. He was on top of players, didn't touch the ground, and the time wasted, and we end up winning the game. So that last play, I seen him there. He definitely was in position, even though I was about to cut towards the middle, and he was cutting more towards the left hash mark, but I seen him there, and we threw it anyways. Thankfully, he continued to bite to the inside. If he would have stopped and came to the outside just a little bit, I would have. Well, my inside, I should say, he would have been able to get the stop. But thankfully, he didn't, and we score at the last second to be able to win the game. Ah, man, what a good game. Defense sucked as always, but they came through when we needed them to, and we made crucial stops. Being able to stop him on that 4th down at the goal line was a very crucial situation. And that right there was just a phenomenal stop. That play was even a play of the game, man. So even EA knows that right there was a big big play. And that's the end of the game, guys, man. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys enjoyed the content that, you know, we are providing here on Madden Mastermind, man. As you know, we try our best to try and keep you guys entertained with the game you love, you know, so hopefully you guys enjoy. And if you guys watched the video for this long, if I've been able to hold your attention for 15 minutes, go on ahead and represent that in the like button, man. Don't be afraid to, you know, show support for the video and the content. It's your boy GS Man, and I'm out. Peace. Give it to me, baby. Yeah.